I am losing my mind right now, guys, because this is it. This is where the Pokemon toy leaks all come together and give us a peek as to what to expect in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I recommend that you like this video, watch it till the end, and please share it with everyone that you can, because this is the legitimate leak rabbit hole, because it starts off with the Takara Tomy toy leaks. We've been going over these for like the last week, maybe a little longer than that, and just kind of looking at all of the information behind this, because there's something new being teased alongside existing stuff for an exclusive Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon toy line. Now, these are actually leaked pictures. This is not what is available to the public right now. These teasers are actually being leaked for future teases about information that we're going to get about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon that gets converted into toys. Well, this is the end of Pokemon Sun and Moon promotion that ties in with the anime, and it looks like we have something new coming at the end. So this is where we start diving into the anime along with the product toy line to get some information about what to expect with Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And I have to thank Paul Ryan for helping me piece all this together, because as it stands right now, we have very substantial toy leaks. For those of you who want to understand merch reveals better, left is Banpresto, low priority, middle is Takara Tomy, middle priority, and then we have arts, which is high priority. So that means we actually have a lot of significant stuff going on right now. To this point in the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon build-up, we have one Banpresto secret, 3 middle from the scan most recent, and 1 arch reveal, as well as the new scans giving us yet another middle tier secret about what is coming with the end of Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Now you guys read the title. What does this have to do with Rockruff and Lycanroc? So for those of you who aren't keeping up with the anime, Ash catches Rockruff. It's actually pretty awesome, because Ash's Rockruff is one of the most adorable things to ever be in Pokemon, and he effectively catches Rockruff by training it to get stronger to win Pokemon Fight Club, and then Rockruff trusts it and they become best friends over this. Also, with Midday and Midnight Lycanroc getting a lot of coverage in the episode as well, just fighting back and forth, as well as a discussion inside the episode between the split evolutionary line of Rockruff. That the idea is Rockruff wants to do all this fighting because it's getting closer to evolving. That's why it's getting just a bit more vicious and a bit more frisky when interacting with everyone. Now, a few episodes later, we might get into spoiler-ish kind of territory. The episode's already been out in Japan, but has not been released in America. But he fights Gladion, and Gladion's Lycanroc, which is a midnight form Lycanroc. And honestly, Rockruff kind of gets ready to get wrecked, and then Team Rocket comes in. But overall, it's not looking good for Ash's Rockruff going up against the evolutionary form. Later on, he actually runs into Olivia. Olivia is shown to have a midday Lycanroc, and that's where this starts to get very, very significant, because we can already see many splits in Rockruff's path. So already in the anime, Ash's Rockruff has interacted with both of its evolutionary forms belonging to 2 different trainers. This could be an idea, or kind of like leaning towards environmental effects on Lycanroc's evolution, or Rockruff's evolution into Lycanroc. But now what we have to do is we have to look towards the future. And when you think about it, Rockruff has had it pretty hard up until this point, getting beaten up by its evolutionary form in the hands of Gladion, also needing Ash's help to be able to take out the Magmar, that way it can grow stronger. And now when we look towards the future episodes, remember, Olivia, she's a kahuna, which means Ash is going to have to battle her, and we already have a little bit of a teaser for that. Now, even though the episode has not yet aired, we can also look to the next episode's title to get an idea of what's going on. Owanko and the guardian deity of the Ruins of Life. Well, Owanko is actually just the Japanese name for Rockruff, but when you think about it, it's going to have kind of a similar storyline to what we've seen in a lot of different Pokemon episodes against a lot of like challengers that are in the way. Most likely, Rockruff is going to lose to the superior form of the evolution when it comes to Midday Lycanroc and the expert training that Olivia has given it. But that's going to just discourage Rockruff even more, and then it gets its own feature episode with one of the guardian deities. Ruins of Life is going to be for Tapu Lele, so it's going to get some kind of interaction with Tapu Lele, most likely after losing to Olivia. This is where things could easily snowball for the development of Ash's Rockruff. But now, what is it going to do? Is it going to evolve into the midday form and then have like a midday form mirror match? Or is it going to evolve into the midnight form, but then it's going to have a midnight form mirror match when there's another battle against Gladion? And when you're trying to think about it, yeah, how can you decide? That's going to be awkward for the fans of the show. That's going to be awkward for Ash to kind of see which one is going to be the better choice and which one fits his personality better. But you can also see that Ash is more middle of the road. You can look at Olivia and the midday Lycanroc, it fits her personality. You look at Gladian and Midnight Lycanroc, definitely fits personality. So how is Ash's Lycanroc going to decide its evolution, or how's that evolution going to take place? Is it just going to be a coin flip, like, oh, it's daytime, I guess I'm a midday Lycanroc? This is actually giving me a lot of Mikey vibes from the first season of the Pokemon anime. Now, I'm not saying that Rockruff isn't going to evolve and it's going to find its inner strength as a pre-evolution, but no, the similar aspect of, it doesn't feel like Ash's Rockruff really fits the options that are given to us, and I don't really see one choice that makes more sense over the other to kind of justify it being a part of the anime. So why did I talk about the leaks earlier? Well, that's because this seems like it lines up with everything going on in the leaks. This is the most intriguing scan so far because of the announcement dates. Takara Tomy usually reveal at the end of each month. Why change the formula? Because the announcement date is going to be different. The Rowlet and Cosmog will be posted about a few days at the end of July, but the question mark will be revealed on the 10th of August. That is very strange because on the 10th of August, that is the second Pokemon Sun and Moon anime episode where Rockruff interacts with the Guardian Deity after what I've predicted at this point is a likely loss to Olivia's Lycanroc. It's all going to come together that, boom, the anime episode shows maybe Ash's Rockruff is going to evolve into a new form of Lycanroc right there. Boom, August 10th, that's where we get our Pokemon news. Now, there's a chance that there could be an official news leak before August 10th, and don't you dare say August 6th, because we all know that that 4chan leak is a load of BS, and we are not going to bring that into a legitimate discussion like this. But, like, that would be the coolest thing. If we go so long, we go over 2 months. What is this? Is this day 54? Give it up for day 54 without Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon news. We're going to be 2 months without Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon news. Boom. The closest thing we get to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon news is actually something from the anime. Toy line dropped. Official trailer revealed for what the plans are for Ultra Sun and Moon. August 10th is where it's at, is what this seems to be lining up towards. That's going to be pretty crazy. And one thing that kind of gets me is it's not unusual for the anime to have new things inside the anime. That a lot of Pokemon from future generations end up in episodes from a previous generation in the Pokemon anime. That back in the day, that was one of the more intriguing things about new Pokemon being revealed. It was through the anime. Now, since this isn't going to be a generational change, it's just going to be a change from season. Pokemon Sun and Moon into Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, and then there's going to be more of a correlation between what's going on in the game. So it seems like the anime is going to be a bit predictive of the information we might find, or the new game features, or just anything new coming to Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is also interesting to look into the build-up of the current anime season and how it differs from Pokemon Sun and Moon, and what that could also mean for the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon game. But when we look at it, Togepi hatches at episode 50, and I think it's introduced at like episode 46. That's an entirely new generational Pokemon being revealed before Ash even battles Blaine. So if there's just a new form for Rockruff, that seems like it's very reasonable to do at this stage in the episode, especially if Rockruff has already been teased to be wanting to evolve, to fighting all of its evolutionary counterparts, and then having an idea on what it needs to get stronger through a form of evolution. Now, my guess is it's going to be called the Ultra form. Now, I don't know if this is going to have anything to do with the Solgaleo and Lunala forms that resemble Necrozma. I don't know what this could mean for fusion. Like, what if it's like a midday, midnight hybrid? That would actually be pretty dope. Or maybe it's just an Ultra form, and then that way there could actually be more Ultra forms of Pokemon that already exist in the Alola region, which could work for game balance. I've kind of already done theories about this, but I'm thinking, once you put everything together, that's why I'm so hype about it. That's why I'm going so deep into this one, because it seems like it makes sense, and we were using the Tomy leak to figure it out. And there we go, guys. We should be getting some more news soon. My guess is August 10th. Maybe we get it a little before then. But I'm thinking it's all going to fall into place. And I'm really hoping that that's how it plays out, because that would be the coolest thing ever. Especially because, like, I was able to figure it out. I also did have help from Paul Ryan, because it was just kind of like one of those things where he gave some of the information and then it clicked for me. And then I, like, kind of reconfirmed it with him. I'm like, you're thinking this too, right? I'm not just crazy. Like, yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So I'm really looking forward to what we have right here. But it looks like Rockruff's going to get a new evolution for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. And I think there's more than enough evidence supporting that. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.